All praise to the Most High. He's always by my side. I read His word, stay prayed up. I'm His chosen child, walking through the secret garden, praising His name. And I would never sell my soul for the fortune and fame. So you could sub, you could like, don't forget to share. But I'm staying true to me because I know these days that is rare. I'm a mom and a wife, 7 kids up all night. It ain't easy being creative in a big family life, but let's go. Now I gotta breathe. So I was released from the hospital on yesterday and still have to come in the morning for an appointment. Ain't that something? So after your transplant, if your protocol is anything like mine, you would have to go in to clinic for the first 28 days each day. I was hospitalized for a majority of the time. Hey, howdy. I was hospitalized the majority of the time, but I still had to continue going to the clinic. So that's where I'm on my way to. I'm on my way to the clinic. Still alive. Good morning. Hello, hello. Good morning. Yes, I'm on my way to clinic. Hopefully I won't need any platelets today, but we shall see. Good morning. So, after the transplant, like I was saying, the bone marrow transplant, I'm supposed to go in the clinic every day for the first 28 days. And what they do is they check your levels when you get there. They check your neutrophil count. They check your white blood cell count, your hemoglobin. What else? They check your platelets, all that good stuff. They try to see if you need any blood or anything. And that's what I'm about to do. And it's already an accident early this morning. I hope everybody okay. Did y'all see Easy Street with Jen's costume yesterday? Mama, I forgot to tell you what Easy Street with Jen costume was. Okay. So she had on a red dress, and the front of her dress had a big Jack card. You know, like in cards. So she had a big Jack card in the front. And on the back, she had a prosthetic booty. So so she was like, can you guess what my costume is? I just had to just laugh because I was like, a burro, a burrito, Jack, you know what? I was like, a jackade? So that's what her costume was yesterday. That was hilarious because it took some thought, and it's like, really? So I'm feeling okay. I'm just feeling a little winded, feeling tired. Doing simple stuff takes it out of me. Like just getting ready in the morning has me tired, weak. Feeling like I want to do things, but I just can't. It's a little frustrating. Odom's Homestead, good morning. Good morning. I was thinking about you the other day when I was saying how I want to plant fig tree. And when I finally get around to planting a fig tree, y'all know they won't let me garden right now. They don't want me digging in any soil. They don't want me around anybody who's cutting grass. All right, bye, howdy. So I was thinking about you tasting your fig tree. About it's like candy, candy, when he was tasting his fig. But I want me some fig trees so bad. Yeah, you love the figs, I know. And I thought about you. I was like, you know what? When I plant my fig trees, I'm going to do a special shout out just for Odom's Homestead. Because he really, I already have wanted at least 2 fig trees. Because I love figs. But I just never got around to planting the trees. I never got around to actually finding a fig tree that I really like. I'm that type of person where I'm kind of picky about what I start to plant. And as a gardener, I'm pretty sure you understand. Because it's like sometimes you want a certain variety because it gives a certain taste. Just like your figs when you taste like candy. So I want 2 fig trees. And I keep saying, when I plant my fig trees, I'm going to give a special shout out to Odom's Homestead, because he really made me really want my fig trees now. I always had wanted fig trees, but now he really make me want a fig tree. Because you just go out there and just pick them. They so sweet. Just, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. But being a gardener, that's part of the heartache with going through this leukemia, because and I saw somebody else's video where they didn't have any special rules like that, but one of the main rules I have is I can't garden. Good morning, Sandra D. Look at me, I'm Sandra D. You know I had to do it. No, I'm not driving, for anybody who may be asking. I know every morning people ask, like, are you driving? Are you driving? No, I'm on the passenger side. I'm on the passenger side of my mama's ride. So I'm a little heartbroken because this is the time of year I usually get out there and plant my onions and stuff. Odom's Homestead, he calls them devil's balls. But I usually get out there and do some planting around this time. And I'm glad I do have some items that I don't have to keep planting in. Oh, they want to let your mom out there? It's so heartbreaking to me, because that's one of the things that I would do to relieve stress, is I would get out there and I would get in my garden, plant things. Another accident into an 18-wheeler. Lord have mercy. So, Jared Talks, good morning. Yeah, I just really hate that, because it gave me a sense of peace being out there. You know, even if it was just something simple as far as like mulching, like putting down some leaves around the trees, it just gave me a sense of peace. And then watching the things grow that I have planted, and it gives me a little bit of joy watching y'all grow y'all stuff, and you know, picking in y'all garden and tasting your fruit. That makes me smile. I like to see that. I like to see when I've watched somebody grow something from the beginning, and then you watch it again and you see it all big and flourishing. I like that, but it's a little bit heartbreaking knowing that I can't get out there and do the one thing. Good morning, Tamika Davis. Good morning. Happy Friday. I'm headed into an appointment as usual. So the thing about being in the garden is, they say that when you're digging around in the dirt, it lets off certain fumes, certain particles come up. Same thing about being outside when somebody's cutting the grass. So right now, since my immune system is so weak, they don't want me out there. Kind of discouraging. I'm glad I have some items that are perennial. I have like some herbs that are perennial, and I have some asparagus out there growing. And I never really had to do much to those, so I could just send the kids out there to get some of that. But thank you for your prayers, Tamika Davis. Sandra D is saying hi to you. #1 supporter, Tamika. I know, right? So it's just good to know that this won't last forever. They don't want me digging out there for my health, for my good, for my safety. So all I can do is listen to what they tell me and go from there. But I keep asking them every chance I get, when am I gonna be able to get back out in my garden? When am I gonna be able to go back to work? I miss working. I miss my independence. But they say that only time will tell, because some people handle it differently than others. So I'm trying to stay strong, trying to stay positive, and push through. So far, it looks like my transplant is going as planned. And I just feel weak. I feel like I can't do the things that I used to do. Simple things like getting up and getting ready in the morning, it tires me out to the point where I have to sit down in between getting ready. Never had to do that before. Never had to do that before. Coming out to the car, I come out to the car and I feel like I have to get in the car in sections, like sit down, take a breath, whew, and then swing my legs over, then close the door. But when I get there, it's so many steps to get into the actual clinic. That's a little bit of exercise too. So by the time you get into the clinic chair, you're wore out, you're tired. I have on a pump that I'm going to show you guys in another video. So I'm attached to a pump called a Prograph, and I have it around my waist. And when I go in, they check it. Shaky baby, I just saw your picture of your son's Halloween costume this morning. That's what's up. We had one trick-or-treater last night. One. What's up with that? Anyway, I chose not to do Halloween this year, but I do miss Halloween. I miss the fun in it. It's not like it used to be. It used to be like a gang of kids after school already trick-or-treating. They'll trick-or-treat one time after school and then go home, take a break, and come back and trick-or-treat again. You remember when kids used to do that and think we don't know the difference? But people don't do that no more. Like, everybody want to go do these big extravagant things. People don't do the smaller things anymore. That's what brought the fun for me, was just doing the simple things, going trick-or-treating and seeing what each house gave you and dumping it out when you get home, dumping out all the candy and seeing what you got, seeing if you got your favorite. I used to want to see if anybody gave me a Kit Kat. I used to dump the whole bucket out to see if I had any Kit Kats, and I would take all the Kit Kats out first because that was my favorite. But they don't do it anymore. I'm pretty sure a lot of y'all know that I'm trying to get my watch hours up now, because I am trying to really do something with this channel now. I didn't want to do it because somebody else wanted me to do it. I wanted to do it when the Most High put it on my spirit to do it, and I didn't want to do it carelessly, just by putting anything out there. God's still working on me, so I didn't want to put anything out there that was going to compromise my walk, like me trying to do better in life. I didn't want nothing that was going to drag me back into my old life. So I'm still trying. I'm trying to do the right thing, trying to do right, trying to live right, trying to always be right. But we all know that we all have fallen short, and none of us are perfect. So all we can do is try each day. As soon as we put our feet on the floor in the morning, ask for help. Because this world we living in, they will take you there. They will make you want to just say, you know what, let me lay my religion down for a minute. I remember I went to a guest church one time, and the preacher said, yeah, some of y'all in here be talking about y'all gonna lay y'all religion down. I said, oop. And oop. Was he talking to me? I think he was talking to me, because I used to say that all the time. I lay my religion down and knock you out and come back, So, he's still working on me, y'all. So if y'all hear me slip up or do or say anything, charge it to my head, not my heart, because I'm trying. I'm trying to be a better person every day. But I really want y'all to try to support my channel if you can. I'm not trying to force anybody, but if you can, try to support my channel, because I am trying to get my numbers up. not necessarily my subscribers, just my watch hours. And I want to spread as much information as I can about what I'm going through with leukemia, because when I was first diagnosed, you cold?
Yeah, just had a
And I'm hot. See, that's another thing, like your temperature changes when you go through this. But when I was first diagnosed with leukemia, I didn't find too many people who was giving detailed information. Like they would just say, I have leukemia, or I had the transplant. And then you might not see another video from them like a year later. And I don't like when people do that. Like, you left me hanging, man. What happened? Like, so I'm trying to be more detailed. I'm trying to give as much information as I can. And have a great one, Sandra D. Thank you for stopping in. So, another thing is I get hot. I got on short sleeve. And I guess it's cold out here a little bit. So my mom had to remind me, she's my caregiver. My mom had to remind me to grab my jacket. But I be hot. And then sometimes when I'm cold, everybody else is hot. So it's just one of those things, I think. But it's weird having a caregiver in your 40s. Like, what? I'm in my 40s. Why do I have a caregiver? I'm supposed to be caring for my parents at this stage. You know what I'm saying? So that's a little hard to get over. Losing your independence is a little hard to get over, but you have to get over that hump to get to the finish line. So the doctors keep telling me that this is a marathon. So I just gotta keep my pace, stay positive, and I will get through it. So y'all help me stay positive. And I am watching y'all. Did y'all see Miss JoJo last night? Miss JoJo did a segment on Stop Lying. And she had me on her side because I couldn't comment, but I wanted to comment so bad because she was asking her job for her vacation time. She been working and working. Do you know the person that's over her told her a story and said it wasn't her that denied her the vacation time? Tried to blame it on somebody else. Then when she went to them, they said, no, she told you a story. Like, I'm like, won't they just give Miss JoJo her time off? We all know that Miss JoJo work hard. Miss JoJo do most of her videos while she's at work or when she just got off of work or something like that. I don't like when people do that either. If you know you're denying me my time off, just tell me. Just tell me, say, well, I didn't want to give you that time off because of this, or because we got a busy schedule coming up, or, you know, something like that. But don't tell me no story. My mama don't like the word lie, y'all. Sorry, Mom. But Miss JoJo title was Stop. And then when she got over there, she said, stop lying. She even had Bible to back it up. She had scripture to back it up. But I wanted to say something so bad, but it wouldn't let me comment. But I watched her whole video, and I kept trying to go out and come back in to see if I can comment, and it wouldn't let me. I look amazing and too beautiful. Why, thank you. It feels good to hear that because I don't feel it. I feel weak, tired, down, and beat down. So thank you for the compliment. I really appreciate it. I will put that compliment in my pocket because I feel horrible. Sometimes I wish I could feel pretty for a moment and feel better about myself. And just to be quite honest, I wish sometimes that I could feel loved and like I'm not in this, not by myself, but kind of by myself. But that's a whole nother video, y'all. But thank you for the compliment. It made me feel good. So I'm gonna leave y'all be. Try to support my channel if you can. Try to share it out. If you know anybody who's dealing with any type of chronic illness, or to be specific, leukemia, please share my video with them and let them know that it's gonna be all right. Just stay positive. Stay positive, stay loving, keep your same spirit. Don't let nobody or nothing get you down. Listen to your doctors. They have your numbers. Nobody have your numbers. Your doctors have your numbers. So they can tell you if you're low in this, low in that, or if you're doing good with this, doing good with that. Listen to your doctors and do the best that you can while you can, because on your days when you feel low in energy, it gets you. But you do what you can while you can. Try to share my video out, you guys. If you can't share my whole videos, try to share some of my shorts, and I will really appreciate it. And I will talk to you guys in the next video. Until next time, gracias por ver. Thanks for watching. Have a blessed day, Tamika Davis. I'm running out of breath, y'all, so I'm gonna go, and I will see y'all in the next video. Hopefully I can explain more about my Prograf pump in the next video. Until next time, thanks for watching. Gracias por ver. Adios. Bye.